Are you tired of feeling tired? Of seeing more fat around your middle and less muscle on your frame? As a man over 50, do you ever feel like that vital spark, that drive you once had, is slowly fading? My name is Dr. Eleanor Vance, and as a practicing urologist for over a decade, I hear this every single day in my clinic. Good men feel like they're losing a step, and they want to know what they can do about it without resorting to extreme measures. Today, we're not talking about expensive therapies. We're going to dive right into your kitchen pantry and uncover 5 powerful nuts that can help boost your testosterone, and 2 that might be quietly undermining your efforts. Let's get started. All right, let's get straight to it. We throw the word testosterone around a lot, but what does it actually do? Think of testosterone as the master architect of your masculinity. In your youth, it built the framework, your deep voice, your muscle mass, your bone strength. As we age, its role shifts from construction to maintenance. It's the foreman ensuring the entire structure remains solid, energetic, and resilient. When levels decline, as they naturally do by about 1% a year after 30, the maintenance crew gets smaller. But let me clarify something crucial. Your body has total testosterone and free testosterone. Imagine your total testosterone is a fleet of delivery trucks. A protein called SHBG, or sex hormone binding globulin, puts parking boots on many of them. The free testosterone is the trucks without boots, the ones that are actually free to make the deliveries and do the work. As we age, SHBG often increases, meaning even if your total T levels look okay, the amount you can actually use may be plummeting. This is why we start to see the classic symptoms. This includes decreased muscle mass and increased body fat, making it harder to build muscle and easier to store fat, especially around the midsection. We see low energy and fatigue, where that get up and go just gets up and goes. Many men experience mood changes like irritability, a lack of focus, or even feelings of depression, and of course, reduced libido and sexual function, which is a big one that often brings men into my clinic. Finally, it can lead to weaker bones, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. So, supporting healthy testosterone levels isn't about chasing the ghost of your 20-year-old self. It's about ensuring you have the strength, energy, and mental clarity to live your 50s, 60s, and beyond with passion and vigor. And one of the most powerful tools you have is your diet. But, and this is critical, not all nuts are created equal. Let's separate the heroes from the villains. First up, at number 5, almonds, the magnesium powerhouse. We're starting with a familiar friend. Now, the science on almonds and testosterone can seem a bit mixed, but I want to focus on its undeniable superpower, magnesium. Magnesium is an absolutely critical mineral. Research has shown a direct and powerful link between magnesium intake and higher testosterone levels. Think of it this way: your body has a certain amount of testosterone, but not all of it is usable. Some of it is bound up by a protein called sex hormone binding globulin, or SHBG. Magnesium helps to reduce the activity of SHBG, effectively uncuffing your testosterone and setting it free to do its job. A 1-ounce serving of almonds, about 23 nuts, gives you a solid 20% of your daily magnesium needs. Incorporating a sensible daily handful is an excellent strategy. At number 4, tiger nuts, the ancient superfood. Now for something you might not have tried. Tiger nuts aren't technically nuts, they're small root vegetables, but they have earned their place on this list. These little powerhouses have been considered a superfood since ancient Egypt. While most research is in animal models, the results are frankly astonishing, with some studies finding that tiger nut consumption can significantly increase testosterone levels. They are rich in zinc, quercetin, magnesium, and healthy fats, creating a unique profile for hormonal support. They have a slightly sweet, nutty flavor and a great chewy texture. Don't be afraid to give these ancient wonders a try. Coming in at number 3, cashews, the zinc commander. Its primary weapon in the fight for testosterone is zinc. If magnesium uncuffs testosterone, zinc is in charge of the factory that produces it. Zinc is arguably one of the most important minerals for male reproductive health. It's essential for producing the signaling hormone that tells the testes, make more testosterone. A zinc deficiency is directly linked to low testosterone. Cashews are also an excellent source of copper, another mineral that plays a role in energy production and brain health. For a simple, reliable way to ensure your body has the right raw materials, you can't go wrong with cashews. Number 2 is macadamia nuts, the monounsaturated king. If you're going to remember one nutritional rule, let it be this: healthy fats are not the enemy. For hormone production, they are an absolute requirement. For decades, men were told to fear fat, leading to the low-fat craze that was often detrimental to hormone health. We now know better. Your body builds testosterone from cholesterol, and a diet rich in healthy monounsaturated fats provides the optimal building blocks. Macadamia nuts have one of the highest concentrations of these fats of any nut. Think of it as building a house with solid oak beams instead of flimsy materials. They are a bit of a splurge, but their rich, buttery flavor and phenomenal fat profile make them one of the best choices you can make. And now for the undisputed champion at number 1, Brazil nuts, the Selenium rocket. This is the one nut that, in very small doses, can have a profound impact. The secret here is a trace mineral called selenium. Selenium is a potent antioxidant that plays a direct role in testosterone synthesis. It helps protect the very cells in your testes that produce testosterone from damage. What makes Brazil nuts so incredible is their sheer concentration of this mineral. Just one single Brazil nut can contain 100% or more of your recommended daily intake. But this comes with a serious warning, and I need you to hear me on this. This is a case where more is not better. Selenium can be toxic in high doses. For this reason, you should limit your intake to just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day. I can't stress this enough. Going beyond this regularly can lead to a condition called selenosis, with symptoms like hair loss, fatigue, nail brittleness, and even neurological issues. In this case, the poison is truly in the dose. Treat it like a potent, single-dose supplement from nature, and you'll reap all the rewards without the risk. Okay, we've covered the heroes. Now we must discuss the villains. The first villain is walnuts. This one surprises a lot of people. Walnuts are great for brain health, and no, you don't need to panic and throw them out. But when our specific goal is optimizing testosterone, they present a problem. The issue is their fat profile. They're extremely high in polyunsaturated fats, which have been linked to lower testosterone when they dominate the diet. But the main issue is their effect on SHBG, that testosterone-binding protein. Studies have found that a diet rich in walnuts increased levels of SHBG. Remember, more SHBG means less free testosterone available to do its job. It's best to limit your walnut intake if T optimization is your primary goal. The second villain is pistachios. They're delicious, but pistachios contain high levels of compounds called phytosterols. These can be great for lowering overall cholesterol, but they interfere with your body's hormone production pathways by competing with the good cholesterol your body needs to make testosterone. One study found that a diet rich in pistachios led to a reduction in testosterone levels. Again, this doesn't mean a handful at a party will ruin you, but for a daily T-boosting snack, it makes sense to err on the side of caution and limit them. So there you have it: Brazil nuts, macadamia nuts, tiger nuts, cashews, and almonds in your pantry. Walnuts and pistachios are moved to the back of the shelf. But please, hear this final piece of advice from me, not just as a YouTube host, but as your doctor. Nuts are not a magic bullet. They are a tool, a powerful one, but just one tool in your toolbox. True, lasting vitality after 50 comes from a holistic approach. It comes from a balanced diet, quality sleep, and stress management. And it absolutely requires exercise. I want to be specific here. Prioritize resistance training. Lifting heavy things sends a powerful signal to your body. It creates micro tears in your muscles that, during repair, demand hormonal support, including testosterone. While cardio is fantastic for your heart, nothing tells your body, we need to be strong and vital, quite like resistance training does. Embrace moderation. A couple of handfuls of the right nuts a day is a fantastic strategy, but don't go overboard. The most important thing I want you to take away from this is a sense of hope and control. You are not a passive victim of the aging process. The choices you make every single day, from the nuts you snack on to the decision to go for a walk, put you back in the driver's seat of your own health. You have the power to get a better grip. If you found this information valuable, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. And I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below. What's one small change you're going to make this week? Let's support each other. Thank you for your time. Be well and be strong.